Welcome to the Void, everybody. My name is Nether Trey, and today we're playing more Minecraft. So I wanted to dig the hole down to bedrock like I said I was going to. I'll speed it up at the beginning, just to kind of show how I dig the hole all the way to bedrock. I know in the last game we dug all the way to bedrock, and then we built our base the whole way around the shaft down to bedrock. This game we're not going to quite do the same. We're still going to build an underground base, but it's not going to be like one of those really deep ones like we did before. I think I'm going to spread out more to the sides, which means I'm going to have to clear out a lot of these like holes and stuff, or hills. Hills? Well, holes too, but aren't that many holes. So mostly hills we're going to be clearing out, but we're not going to do that right now. Oh, there's water under here. Oh, okay, I'll have to fill that in. But anyway, so today I want to do a little bit of exploring, see what we have around the area that we decided to build our base in, see what kind of resources we've got going. We do have a little cave right here, but I don't know, it doesn't really go that deep. No, it just goes to here. We should actually plop a torch in here so we don't get spawns in that little hole. So yeah, that'll take care of that problem. Also, the next thing that I like to do after having my starting area figured out and the hole all the way to bedrock is I want to build a smeltery from Tinker's Construct so that we can start to build some better tools, because we're, in order to get like that redstone block and redstone and things that are down at the lower Y levels, we're going to need an iron pick. So in order to do that, we're going to need a whole bunch of sand, a whole bunch of gravel, and a whole bunch of clay. Clay is actually much easier to get now in Minecraft than it was back in the olden days. So like for instance, already I see a bunch of clay here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to dig up. I'm going to want 2 stacks of clay, 2 stacks of gravel, 2 stacks of sand. And that'll get us what we need to build our smeltery so that we can get our better tools going. So I'll be right back. I've gotten all the materials that we need to make our smeltery. I'm going to go ahead and take cobblestone. We're going to make a bunch more furnaces, and we're going to use these furnaces to make the seared bricks that we need to make our smeltery. But in order to do that, we're going to need one more item. We're going to have to take our clay, our sand, and our gravel that we gathered, and we're going to make 4 stacks of grout. So sand, gravel, clay, all 4 stacks, 1 in each furnace. We don't have quite enough coal to actually smelt it all, but we'll just have to use some wood for the rest of it. So we'll get those burning up in the furnace. Oh, actually, you know what? We've still got 6 pieces of charcoal here, so that'll actually get us there. That'll take care of our seared bricks. As soon as those are done, we'll get to making our smeltery. I think we're going to put the smeltery somewhere over here. We should actually start digging out like the starting area for our base. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that other furnace. I'm going to make a little bit of glass, because to kind of corner off the layers of the base, I like to use glass that you can still see down through there. So let's get out that other furnace and stick it right here. Get some, actually that's perfect. We need exactly 9 pieces of sand to make the glass that we need. So that'll be 1 piece of coal and 2 sticks. So once this stuff's done smelting up, I'll be right back. So one other thing that we need to get rolling before we can really get our smeltery going too, that I wasn't thinking about, was we actually need a bucket, because the smeltery runs on lava. So we're gonna need 3 pieces of iron. We are going to try not to waste any coal smelting up this iron, because we only need 3 pieces of it. And I don't want to do the full 8, because we do have ways of doubling our ores later, so I don't want to waste any by doing all 8, just making single ingots. So once we have our bucket going, we also have all of our pieces of seared brick that we need going. We need those last couple, but in the meantime we can still build the rest. And then we're going to take all of these bricks over here, and I think for now we're just gonna, we can always move it later, so for now we're just gonna build our smeltery like right in this area where it's kind of close to home. I do need to start building a little bit underground, because I'm getting a lot of mob spawns at night, and when I come up from the ladder I gotta fight off a bunch of creepers and spiders, and last thing we want to do is blow off the top of our ladder. So we're gonna take care of that, but first let's make a whole bunch of these seared bricks. We're also going to need, you know what, let's go ahead and make a crafting table, because some of the parts of the smeltery we need, which is a multi-block, are going to take a crafting table in order to make the parts. So we're going to need 4 faucets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need a smeltery controller. We're going to need a tank to store the lava in. The tank, I believe, uses a piece of glass. So actually, we're going to need another piece of glass. But we'll take our tank. We're also going to need a casting table and 3 basins. Just like that. And you know what? We're going to need a whole bunch more. Oops. We're going to need a whole bunch more of the bricks. Like that. So the way, and these can be built in many different ways. They don't have to be, when the mod first came out, I kind of got in the habit of building them the way that you had to in the beginning, but you don't really have to anymore. So we're still going to just build it the old fashioned way of building a smeltery. That plus the math works out really well on the ores when you're smelting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a layer, a 3x3 layer of these bricks. We're going to do a 3x3 layer along the back. We're going to put 3 here. Oh, you know what? There was one other thing that I forgot that we need to make. We need the actual drains, seared drains. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to go along with our faucets. So then we're going to take, you know what? We need to get rid of a little bit more of this dirt still in the way. Oh, we're going to get our flour for that other mod. What's it called? Britannia. Britannia mod's also really fun. We might get into that. I know we did some of that last time, but we didn't get real far into it, so maybe we'll do that one because that one is a really actually fun mod. But let's go ahead and put down these. I think we can do the 3x3 here again. We are going to need one here because we need our controller here. We're going to need a drain here, and we're going to need 3 drains along this side, as well as the faucets to go with these drains and a faucet to go with this drain. We can put our basins right here below these drains, a casting table below this drain, and we'll take our seared tank, throw it right there. We're going to need a little bit more brick. We're going to need the 3 for across there. And there's more options than just the brick if you want to go a little more decorative. There are some glass options to fill in some of the space. Sometimes I do glass here so you can see into the tank. Not really worried about it. So we're going to need 4 more. And that should pretty much have our smeltery ready to go once it has some fuel. You'll see right here that the fire is on. That means it is going. So this will take 27 ore at a time and smelt them. Or sand if you're making glass or whatever. But like I said, the other thing we're going to need is lava. So let's go get our iron and make our bucket. I already dug a tunnel down in our mining shaft to the nearest mining or to the nearest lava lake. So let's take this iron. Make a bucket. Run down our little hole. There's a lot of these flowers around. We might really get into Britannia this game. It's a pretty long way down to the bottom. It goes all the way to Y11. It shows up in the upper right hand corner of the screen underneath the mini map what our Y level is. I made it go down to Y level 11. You know what? Those zombies are loud. Let's do a little something about that volume. Music and sounds, hostile creatures. Let's bring that down to like lower. Is that better? It should be better. You can still hear them. I still want to know they're there, but at least now they're not like annoying. Also, you can see there's all these ores lying around that we can't get yet because we don't have our iron pick, but that's what we're working on right now. And I had to kind of wind the tunnel to get around all the ores that we can't mine because we don't have an iron pick. But right here is a lava lake. So we'll grab 1 bucket of lava. We will make, after we can smelt some of our ores, we'll make some better ways of moving lava because this is only 1 bucket. It's not going to last us very long, but if I can make a portable tank from thermal expansion, one of the mods that we're playing with, then we can move a lot more lava at once. So let's take this one up so we can at least get our iron pick going. I'll show you guys how to use this smeltery. It's a really neat early game way of doubling ores and making really cool tools. Like I said, later on we will be shifting over to thermal expansion tools. I really like the drill that thermal expansion has, especially considering you can enchant it, which is really nice. So we're going to put this bucket of lava in there. We're going to need our iron. I also want to spend some time between episodes digging out these hills because there's a lot of dirt in the way of where we're going to want to build. So iron should be in this chest. Yes, we got 22 iron. Like I said, that will actually take 27. We're going to want some copper too, so we'll take that along. We also could use some aluminum because we're going to want to make casts. But I haven't seen any aluminum yet. So let's take our iron. We'll throw it all in the smeltery and we'll let it smelt up. While we're waiting for that iron to smelt, I actually went down into a little ravine near our base. And right here is another one of the ores we're going to need to actually get this going. And that is aluminum. Because when you mix aluminum and copper, you get aluminum brass, which is used to make the molds that we're going to need to actually make our pick. I believe it's 3 aluminum to 1 copper, if I'm remembering correctly. I would like to sleep to make the night pass here. 10:30 at night. I think it's like 11 that you can actually sleep. Nah, I guess it's like 10:30 you can actually sleep. So we'll make it daytime. Good morning, and let's see if we can find just a little bit more aluminum over here to make those molds that we're gonna need. I know I saw, yeah, it's like right down here below us. Trying very hard not to die here. That would be ideal. Oh, it's up there. Actually went a little bit too low. That should be all the aluminum we need. Now, if we can jump our way back up to the top. Go, don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, then if we take this 3 aluminum and 1 copper and throw it in here, that should make us just a couple of molds. So we'll stick now just the 1 copper, 3 aluminum, 1 copper. The aluminum actually smelts really, really quickly. Wow, that's done already. And then the copper should combine with the aluminum as soon as it smelts and make our aluminum brass. But we're also going to need are some stone tool heads, or some, yeah, stone tool heads in order to make the molds around. So if we go back over here to our starting area, we go to our part builder, throw some stone in here, we'll get our stone pickaxe head, our shovel head, our hatchet head, sword blade, and that should be all we need for right now. And we'll run back over to our smeltery. See if we're done yet. Yep, we have our molten aluminum brass. And then we're gonna make 1 mold. Didn't take more than a second. Yep, that's done. And then if we put our iron on the bottom, we should have our iron pickaxe head. And the newest version of, well, I say newest version, I guess it's been out for a couple of years now. In Tinker's Construct, it takes a little while for everything to kind of cool. It's a bit of an annoying addition because it just makes you wait around more, but that's fine. Let's also make another little chest just to put all our molds and extra bits in. So we'll put that there. We'll put our mold in there. Might as well make our other couple molds while we're here. 1 for a shovel. I don't think we're actually going to make an iron shovel. 1 for our stone hatchet. I might make an iron hatchet. Do we want to make an iron hatchet? How much iron do we have? 4 blocks. Yeah, I think we have enough to do that. Let's go ahead and make our iron hatchet. We don't use the iron as much, and it is quite a bit faster than the stone hatchet. So we'll go ahead and make that. So those 2 in here, and then the sword blade. We are also going to be making the iron sword blade just because it does quite a bit more damage. Let's go ahead and get our aluminum brass. Just clicking on it brings it to the bottom, so it's the first metal to actually pour out. And then we're going to go ahead and put our iron into the mold and make an iron sword. I still hear zombies. There must be a cave like right below us, somewhere probably along that ravine. So that gives us our new parts. Then we can run back over to our part build. Yeah, not in the hole. Hey, we got some copper down here too. That'll give us a little more beef. Run back over here. So also, yeah, we're gonna want to do the the rice thing. Does that give us seeds, or does that give us... I think we can just turn rice into seeds. Yeah, we can. Cool. And we can plant more rice. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and finish what we actually started. So if we go to the tool station, put in our... Actually, you know what? Before we even do that, we're going to repair all of our tools, because that way we can still repair them with stone. We don't have to repair them already broken with iron that we don't have a lot of. So that'll do that. And then we're going to go ahead and put our hatchet, an iron hatchet. We're going to go ahead and get our iron pick and our iron sword. Cool. We can throw a bunch of this garbage in here too. We don't need any of this stuff. We don't need that much dirt. We're going to need more chest space. Actually, let's go ahead and do that real quick. More chest space. Whoop. And that will give us plenty more room to... Middle click also shifts your inventory in this mod pack, by the way. And we're going to go ahead and throw our books in here. We don't need our books. We don't need this much stone. We can put our little bit extra seared brick. Did we get the rest of our... Yeah, we have a little bit more seared brick. We can put that in there too. And then what we're going to do is we're going to... Do we have any copper? We have a little bit of copper. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to smelt up this copper. We're going to probably use more of our glass, actually. Let's go ahead and smelt the copper. Another thing that we need is we actually need one of those seared bricks so that we can make an ingot mold. So that if we do have a little bit of metal left over inside of our smeltery, we can get it out and just make ingots out of it. So we'll take this guy. Also, now that we have a smeltery, we can actually use it to make these seared bricks directly out of stone, so we don't have to make them out of... We don't have to go hunt for sand and gravel and all that stuff anymore, which is really convenient. So that should... Yep, that should leave that empty. Then we're going to take this copper, and that was how many ingots of copper? 3 ingots of copper. I think it's 4 ingots of copper. I think in order to make our... Oh, you know what? I think there's a new recipe in the newer versions of thermal expansion. So in order to make our portable, let's check it out. So we want a portable tank. Yeah, which is right here. And I think, yeah, that actually takes redstone now. So we're actually going to have to go down in our hole real quick and grab a little bit of redstone. Luckily, we saw a bunch of redstone down here in the mining shaft. Also, while we're going down, we can go ahead and eat because we're getting a little bit peckish. We also have that block of redstone we could get, but we'll ignore that for now. We can get this, lead, silver, everywhere. So that'll really help us. You need a lot of this stuff for a lot of the machines and the mods that we're going to be playing. We're going to go ahead and fill in these holes. I am very picky about holes in the world. I don't know why. They don't look good. Not that a dirt and stone hole looks good in the first place, but wow, there's actually a lot here. We'll go ahead and mine all this up. Fill in the hole. Always fill in the hole. Here, we've got a little bit more. Iron pick much faster than stone pick. Much better. We've also got our redstone. So this is what we came down here for, so we can make our portable tank and get a whole bunch of lava. Holes. What is this? Electrolyte. That's part of Project Red. Don't really care about that. I don't really use a whole lot from Project Red other than the cable wires. What are they called? Redstone wire? Yeah, because it's really nice. You can run it along walls and ceilings, and just makes doing redstone cable management a lot easier. Oh, there's a cave up there. Actually, that's not a cave. That's from the same area that our... Oh, look at that iron. It's from the same area that our little lava pool's in. Here, skeleton. Not good. This actually goes right over there. Zinc is from Railcraft, I believe. Again, another mod that I don't usually use a whole lot. Maybe we'll play around with Railcraft. I haven't used it in a while. It has some nice like tree farms and stuff that you can make with my automatic mine carts. So maybe that's how we'll do our tree farm this game. I don't know. I haven't played with it for a while. I remember it being a little bit touchy and annoying to actually deal with, but maybe we'll give that a shot. So where are we? Okay, we're here. We have everything we need to make... No, we need 1 iron ingot. So we are going to have to actually go back up to the surface. I'll meet you guys up there. Now that we're back on the surface and we have all the materials we need, we should be able to make this portable tank, which will be really nice. Yeah. So we got our portable tank. We've got our bucket. We could also use a crescent hammer to more easily pick up this tank. So what is it going to take us to make a crescent hammer? It is a piece of tin and 3 iron. We have no tin, so that's not going to work right now. We're gonna have to find some tin before we make a crescent hammer. In the meantime, I think they changed it so you can just break the portable tank and it won't actually lose its inventory. But now that it's morning time, we can go back down our hole and head over to our little lava pool and get a bunch of lava. Also, while we're here, do we want to stop and grab that? No, there's going to be a bunch in there. Like when we really need redstone, that's going to be a good place to get it because there's a beehive in there, redstone bees that like to be around redstone blocks. So there'll be a bunch of redstone blocks in there. Also, let's fill in this hole because it's going to irritate me. Oh, about here. Let's also fill in this hole. Not like we don't have plenty of stone. Now we can put our little tank right here. We'll get bucket, fill, bucket, fill, bucket, fill, bucket, fill. And I think we should be able to put like, I don't even know, 16 buckets or something in here. It might be more than that. It might be 32. Because they changed the amount of liquid that you can put in these portable tanks, which is actually kind of nice because before you couldn't put very much and now you can put quite a bit in here. I am not even counting how many I put in here. We're almost full. And we're full. And now, I believe... Yeah, it's still full of lava. You can see it right here, actually, in the inventory, how full it is. So that's cool. We've got all the lava we're going to need for a very long time. And now that we've got lava, we've got a smeltery going, we should be able to start digging out an area to build a base because we have the means now to get all the materials we need to start digging into some of the tech mods that we can use to build our little underground base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. I'm going to fill the smeltery. I'm going to get some sand, make some glass so that we can start leveling off the levels that we want to have our base at, because what I'm shooting for is I think I'm going to want to have 2 levels to the base. One main major level for all our like control areas and our machines. Actually, you know what? We might do 3. Yeah, we're going to do 1 main level for all our like user interface kind of stuff where we can get to the machines that we need to actually get to and all our storage and all of the things to run our base. The second level is going to be like a short 5 tall like maintenance level to put all our wiring and machines that we don't want to see in. And then the third level will be our power station where we're going to build all of our large power supply area. So that's when we'll need the oil that's over there. But for now, I'm going to go dig up some sand, make a bunch of glass. I think I got some more coal while I was down there. Yeah, I got 27 more coal, so we got lots of coal. We're going to make a bunch of glass, and we're going to start kind of planning out the way we're going to do the base. That's actually going to be it for today, guys. The video is going to be about 30 minutes, which is what I'm shooting for. But before I go, just real quickly, I want to get this little farm started. Like I said earlier in the video, we got some rice, and rice is really good for making all kinds of things in this game. It's actually getting dark out. Let's go sleep quick so we don't get spiders in our garden. But yeah, rice is really good for a lot. You can make bread out of it. You can make paper out of it. You can make slime balls out of it, actually, which is really, really handy. So we're going to go ahead and get this little rice farm started because who doesn't love rice anyway? Rice is so good. We're going to make just a little rice patty here. When that grows, we'll cut it down, turn it into more seeds, and we'll make more rice. I don't like these bees being right here, but I don't have the means to make a little bee catcher's net yet. So I'm gonna ignore the bees for now. They're safe. The bees are safe, but they won't be later. Bees might be something that maybe we'll get into later. I'll see how excited people are about that, because bees are notorious for being very handy, but also potentially very boring to watch. So maybe we'll do bees, maybe we won't. If you have any kind of comment on whether or not to do bees, please go ahead and put a comment down in the description. If you like the video, this one, you know, you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and give a like on the video. Ooh, why are there all these spider webs? Also, what is this? Nutmeg. That's delicious. Okay, we'll have to see what we can make with that. Oh my good, oh my. So many resources. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more from me, and we'll see you guys next time.